Movavi Video Editor is an easy tool.
Okay, so sorry about having to cut it short an hour ago, or just about an hour ago, but let's get into it, shall we? So right now what I've done is I've added um another data type to the RBC value structure, which is the Redscript list, which is just a list of items really. So it's actually technically a list of RBC values. I think it will cause a compilation error, but cross that bridge when we get to it. Um, okay. So, just trying to get back into it. This code should work. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add into the inbuilt functionality just actually before that I'm going to do parse list, but we're just gonna ++ start for now here. And then what else? What are we thinking? Just so we start xprval, 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 xprval. Yeah, should work. And then we need to go into inbuilt and RBC value is printing an object. I think to stop that error from happening, I might have to do that, will I? Wait, no. I think that should fix it, actually. So if we go into here and make these shared pointers, of course the lang isn't going to operate as expected, so we got to go up here and push back and make shared. Like so. And that should all be fine, and now it's popping up perfect. Okay, so seems to be working. Now here you can see RBC value has 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do 4 here. We're going to be able to print lists now. So we're going to get a RedScript list, reference list, is dereference standard get 4 of the value. And then we can do, as you can see, create and push tellraw command. I actually don't know how to do this, so we're going to do some testing here. Let's go into Minecraft. Please tell me you can see this. Actually, that would be very nice if you can. If you can't, why? Wait, I think it just has to capture it if I just move around for a bit more. There we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to data store modify storage program. I'm going to modify variables 0 set, or and we'll just do append value 1, 2, 3. And if we get the variables 0, apparently it's in, that you can see our list is there, right? Okay, now that the list is there, I want to print it. So I want to do tellraw the player. And you can see here actually how we perform tellraw is with the MC helpers file, and it's a pretty Jesus Christ kind of file. But you can see tellraw will do @p and then all of this. So square bracket, open curly bracket, score. No, we're doing down here. We're doing NBT. There we go. So let's try that out here. 1 minute. Sorry, hold on. So let me go into here and we will do square brackets, curly brackets, and we'll do NBT variables 0, and then we will do storage RedScript program. So there you go, it prints it just fine. 1, 2, 3. So what we can do is we can quite literally just, sorry. Sorry, the message function. Well, if we wanted to print a raw list, that would be quite weird, wouldn't it? Because we'd really want to print a variable. And the variable has a value, or a RedScript expression which holds a RedScript value. So that's okay, that's fine, that'll work fine. Down here, if we wanted to print a raw list, which I'll add functionality for, why not? Well, we'll actually have to come back to that, I think. What I'm going to do now is we're going to compile this. Let's see how it goes. So we're probably going to get some some errors. We're going to use the lists file to test this. I want to be able to whoa, there you go. We've already hit some some roadblocks. I will actually move the chat box just so you can see the errors. That's probably better. So Redscript list wasn't declared in this scope. Just gotta forward declare it. See if that fixes it, I guess. Gonna finish off my banana. Redscript bytecode value was not declared in this scope. Well, that's a bit annoying. Why don't we just move it over to here? Oof, this is gonna have some really bad code. What is going on? Because the problem is obviously that I'm coming to terms with my bad programming, slowly but surely. What I want to do is go back to Lang and paste this back in, but Redscript bytecode value hasn't been declared yet, and it contains itself, you know? So how do you fix that is the question. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do using list item is going to I'm going to copy over the signature of it, really. Do all that.
Yo, ready to upgrade your phone, but your wallet's feeling a little light?
Thank you, YouTube. So we will do list item. What I'm also going to do is just make a macro, RBC value T. And I'm going to define that in constants as this. Okay, RBC value T. Or should I include it in probably in nobody uses constants nowadays. Who the hell uses constants? So we should go into globals. I'm assuming, yeah. Oh, whoops. Okay. Just put RBC value t in there. Should be fine. That should work fine. And I can also change it out for RedScript objects because there's a lot of problems with these in here. Or was it objects or what was it? Here, an expression has a result t, which I have to keep changing over and over and over. So I can just do RBC value t. And then I can actually go into the where we define RBC value, which should be in, okay, those errors should go away. Oh, few problems. You can type define RBC value t as a RedScript bytecode value. And I can include the constants, sorry, globals. Then I have to do this one more time. In RedScript bytecode and in the header file. So here, you can just change that for RBC value t. Okay. See what we get now. Oh, what a great day to be a programmer. That seemed to fix it. I think the Minecraft music is quite fitting for this, you know. Okay, let's try compiling. So we go back to lists. It says unexpected token in expression. So the comma, well, it doesn't like the comma, unfortunately. So what we're gonna have to do is go back to Redscript bytecode, and we'll have to, no, sorry, into lang, and parse lists, and here is the problem. I'm assuming the, as you can see, if I go into expression evaluate, this calls hello. Make binary syntax tree. Oh. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Forgot to finish this. That line of code. If you're going to make binary syntax tree, it does if it's a comma and we're in a bracket or an object. So then we'll allow the comma to be in the expression. What I might do is just I feel like I can get rid of this. It seems quite weird to me that I need to have it. And we can build it again and see how it goes. Because if it's a comma, commas can just end expressions because it's the end of an expression. And if that's not the token you're looking for when you quit, then you can handle the error out there, I think. Okay. Expected selector as argument 0. Did I fix that? I don't think I did.
Clean tech promises a future where energy.
I swear to God. I'm confused. I'm compiling type errors, not lists. Okay, we get a segmentation fault. Oh, goody. Okay, so let's go through what our algorithm is actually doing. Let's break at parse list. And let's run it again. So if we just print the token we're at the number 1, so okay. And if we print the expression, when must we call expression evaluate? Oh, sorry, wait, no. Yeah, left, yeah. Okay, we're good. I was going off there on a rant. I was thinking to myself, something's not right. We can see if the left is there. And now let's print our at. Sorry. We're not our at a comma. I think I have to do a plus plus here. Because it's gonna give me the thingy. The token we're looking for. We'll use that in the expression. Make sure we haven't gone over bounds. And then we'll go expression evaluate again. But that's only if the token is a comma. What I'm a bit concerned about is, well, it's gonna call make binary syntax tree, and well, it doesn't like when there's a square bracket. There you go. The exact error I was going to say. Hmm. This is kind of annoying. At least I would think. I don't like making bad code, but if the universe forces me to, I mean, like, come on. Okay, so I have completely forgotten that I obviously need to initialize things like that. So if we go down to Redscript bytecode, as you can see, we have a create thing here. We call factory.create variable with a value. And here we can implement case 4 break. So here's my problem. Turn down the music a little bit. So if I have a list of 1, x, 2, y, then the 1 and the, or let's say 4 and 4. So we have the indices of 0, 1, 2, and 3.
Now you can make it. Meet Replit.
Now, we can't unfortunately initialize x. So what we have to do instead, like initialize, you know, our variable v equal to that. We can't just stick in x into the command. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna make a vector of integers, or we'll just do uints, unsigned int, and I'll say uint 32d, and I'll say they are uninitialized, and we'll go through, we'll get our redscript list reference is get4 of our value, and we need to dereference that. Looks good for now. And we're gonna go through an RBC value reference value in l.values. So we're gonna go through all of them, and we're gonna say if value dot switch the values. Yeah, switch value dot index. If it's a 0, we have a constant, so really good. We can just we can get the constant, so RBC constant C is we're gonna do standard get 0 dereference value, and that is our constant, hopefully. Yeah, and with this constant we're going to do c.quote if string, and we're going to basically just append it to our list string. So we're gonna make a string stream list init stir, and we're gonna do list init stir. We'll start with a square bracket. That's pretty much it. Okay. We're then going to do list init stir c dot to stir with a comma, and remember at the very end we're going to do list init stir dot pop dot oh no. Okay, so apparently what you can do is list init stir dot seek p, and we can do -1 standard iOS base end, and then just list in its stir a close bracket. And at the very end, we can do MC or factory. Wait. Create and push MC variable. I'm going to copy this. And what I'm going to do is turn that into a string. And that should be all done. This is just macro magic. What I'm going to do now is, so that's if we have a constant in the list. If we have say, for example, a variable in the list, we can simply get the redscript variable, and what I'm going to do is, so the problem is I don't want to initialize the how do I explain this? I don't want to initialize the variable after we start trying to push commands that will do that. So I'm going to do a vector of commands, init commands, and we're just going to do MC command assign is to assign the list to something. We need to sorry. Where is it? It's not even here. So we can do Ah, see, look, I have a function called append storage. So I'll have to copy this, and I'll have to do make append storage. And this will just return an MC command false, because it's not a macro command. Yeah, looking good.
Mavavi Video Editor is a powerfully simple app at a rock bottom price.
So just so we don't add it to the factory itself, but that we it's the error down here. I don't see an error. What? This doesn't make any sense. Where are these errors coming from? Oh my goodness, it's because I forgot a semicolon, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I just love C++. So we gotta go back to here. Sorry, that's for us. Factory create variable. Append storage. We can do init commands dot pushback make append storage. So we can make it, not append it to the factory. And then we can do the destination is going to be MC variable value just variable value, and that's going to be var.compinfo.variableIndex, and the constant is going to be, well, it's not a constant, is it? Let's do this command in Minecraft for a second. Data modify storage program variables 0 append from storage. That's it. Append from storage. So what I'm going to do actually is just make it myself. The command is assign. It's going to be equal to false MC data command ID, and we'll do the MC data macro. Just going to take in modify storage. We're going to take in MC variable and then we access variables at v.compinfo.variable index. I don't know if that's going to work. Need to string that. And we can do, after that, we can do pad. Now what we're padding here is just the variable index. We can do, and then we can just add in here append from storage.
Hi, Mummy. Hi, darling. Can I go over to Rosie's house to play?
MC variable value. Wait, what am I doing? MC variable value v.compinfo.varIndex and variable value here. And we just pass in same, wait. No, this is v.compinfo.variableIndex, and this is going to be var.compinfo. So that's the variable we're modifying. And we're appending some stuff. And then we can just do init commands dot pushback assign. And down here, after we create the list, we're going to do for command in init commands, we can just call add command. And I'll just add a comment saying add all commands after we init. So now you can add constants and variables to lists. No objects though. We'll do registers as well, just quickly. And then it should be able to work perfectly. So red script register. It's literally going to be the exact same as this if it's operable, except it's going to be append from score and then MC register, MC reg, op reg. And we just use reg.id, and here that should work. And we just have to insert this as a string. Why is there a problem with, oh, insert left. So that's if the register is operable. Now again, I'm going to just, geez, the fucking ID is having a hard time. And then if it's not operable, we can just copy all this. And what I'll do out here is, actually I can't. And instead of MC variable value, we'll just do MC noperable reg insert left stir reg.id. Oh, we don't need to do any of that. What? Why is it the same as... Did I just never change that? I just realized this has to be full. Because we have to also include the Redscript program here. This does not need a CPU, but you know what? It's not going to get called, so we'll leave it be for now. So, okay, all right. It seems like we should be able to do that. Oops. Build. Build. Yes. Okay, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, so you can actually see we get a little bit of an error saying unknown module name. That's because I have not implemented the lists append function. But we're just going to comment that out and see if it works. Okay, moment of truth, people. Oh my goodness, I wasn't even... don't worry, I didn't do much, so that's not too bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, something has gone wrong. Okay, that's not good. Why in God's green earth did it do that? Let's take a look. Oh, so when we pushed back the constant, we should have ran dot val, not toString. One sec. All right. Let's see. It did not load. Let me take a quick look on what happened. Oh, so you can't have... What? Can't insert tag string into list of tag int. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Why is that a feature? Why is that a feature? Why is that a feature? Oh my god. Okay, but all things aside,
Hi, I'm Matt, and today I'm here to share the new Replit agent in just 60 seconds.
I swear to God, I hate YouTube so much. The amount of ads I get. And then I go and run it. No? Really? What the hell is the problem with this? Oh. There's 2 Red Script programs. Okay, I've decided Red Script is going typed. Great, just great. Could open some doors, could close some. It shouldn't take too long to convert, but just really annoying. I really thought I could have a versatile language, but it looks like to keep stuff from blowing up, it has to be strict. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this and well, work on something else. So these do not need to be variable value fulls. That's really annoying. Really, really annoying. I'm just writing a message to the Discord, which you guys can join if you want. Okay, so I'm gonna just build this. I'll test it out. Sorry, that isn't the right file, and then we'll test it out here. prints 4. It prints 4? What am I running? I'm running lists, right? I see. So this will print the list. But yeah. But this will override the entire list. So obviously we need to pass in variable value and then pass that into well, for these ones we're just gonna do list init string. Well, I'm just gonna add a comment and get back to this later. Insert 0 and append. Move code to below. Okay, thanks for tuning in, guys. Check out the Discord for more updates, and I'll see you guys soon.